Today, I'm getting the Platinum Trophy for Metro Exodus. I don't even know how I acquired this game, but I do know it's on sale all the time and you can pick it up for a bargain. But before I recommend everyone go and play this game, just know it is not for everyone. It is a very clunky, slow-paced FPS. Now don't get me wrong, I do think the slow pace adds to the charm, and I really like the game for what it is, but I can see how it would put people off. On a positive note though, the graphics! It's probably one of the most visually appealing games I've played in a long time. I feel like I've seen screenshots of this game as thumbnails tons of times. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know those thumbnails where it's just a gun and a scenic view? This is that game. Anyway, that's enough rambling. There's 50 trophies for me to obtain, including the Platinum, so let's get right into it. In Metro Exodus, you play as our mostly non-verbal protagonist, Artem. Russia got hit with a nuclear bomb and only the people in the metro survived. Because of this, the surface is irradiated and we have to live underground. Also because of this, there are mutants. Oh shit! And yeah, they are quite scary. The mutants are the reason we carry guns around. Rest in peace, you abomination. I soon take out another mutant and pick up my first collectible. There's a ton of these collectibles in the game and I have to get all of them in service of 3 different trophies. Along with all the collectibles, I'm aiming to get the good ending. This requires me to make a few specific choices while playing the game. Shortly, I get overrun by these mutants, but my homies come to save me. I wake up in the hospital and am soon on my way. Still making sure to pick up collectibles as they pop up. It's honestly a bit annoying following a guide to find all these, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Soon I find myself outside. You see, Artem has a dream. He doesn't want to live his whole life in the metro, he wants to leave and live on the surface. The only problems are all the mutants and radiation. No one lives on the surface, though it is kind of beautiful in its own destroyed type of way. There's a real rustic vibe to the place. I like it. Anyway, it turns out there are people on the surface, but they are not very friendly. Not very friendly is an understatement. They are evil. I step in to try and stop them killing these innocent civilians, but they end up shooting me and killing them anyway. Oh shit, oh. Unfortunately, our efforts were in vain, but through grit and determination, we survived.
Don't worry, I'm alive, bro. I'm good, dude. Just a couple of bullets won't stop me, dog. Get these fucking bodies off of me, dude. I got shit to do, bro. I got more collectibles to find.
I soon find where those rat bastards live and I sneak inside to try and enact my revenge. Luckily, I find the sweet old man who says he's gonna help me. And help me he does. He leads me basically to where I wanted to go.
What a nice guy, man.
We end up breaking this radio jammer and apparently there's people alive all around the world. People have been hiding things from us this whole time.
Hey, New Zealand. Yeah. That's me, I'm alive!
With this new information, we now had to sneakily escape. I had a bit of trouble with this.
Oh, man.
And soon enough, chaos broke loose. It all works out though, and we manage to steal the enemy's train.
We did it! Yeah!
Until it doesn't, and we get flashbanged. It turns out it was our friends from the metro that flashbanged us. Though shortly another train comes after us, starts shooting, and I'm given some explosives to deal with it. While on the enemy train, I patch my mask and end up getting a trophy for it.
Hey, Martian, first trophy, let's go. Yippee!
I peacefully made my way through the train, placed the explosives, and blew it up.
I did it, guys. I did it. Hell yeah!
This finished the first chapter in the game and got me a trophy.
Hey, there we go. Another trophy. Exodus. Number 2.
After an absolute ton of yapping on the train, we end up naming it Aurora. It popped a bit late, but I got a trophy for this as well.
Hey, there's the trophy. Why it look like that? Where's the picture and the trophy, man?
This next chapter has an open zone type area, and I'm a big fan. I like it a lot. There's obviously main missions I have to do, but I like the freedom. I follow this lady who's actually Artem's wife, and soon I hop in this pathetic little dinghy and I get a trophy for it.
Hey, we got a trophy.
I paddle my way over to this church, and it's very important to get the good ending that I don't kill people here. I can knock them out, but no killing. I paddle away, thankfully unseen, get attacked by this giant fish.
Oh shit.
But luckily I managed to get away and survive. A bit later on, I run into these zombie-like mutants.
Oh my god. Oh, chill.
Usually these enemies aren't too bad, but there always seems to be a lot of them. Luckily, I do get saved by this friendly fellow who wants to join us.
Thanks, buddy.
Anyway, I continue the main quest.
Clear. Oh. What the fuck? That was jarring.
Nothing super exciting happened for a while. I did die to a zombie that threw a rock at me.
Ow, what the fuck?
Got grossed out by this disgusting looking chicken.
This looks absolutely disgusting, dude.
And found some pickles.
Pickles!
But after all this, I did get a trophy for fully upgrading a gun.
Okay. Hey, gunsmith. I'll take it. I guess that's for a fully dicked out weapon.
I soon saw this sad looking rabbit.
Is that a rabbit? Well, that's a funky looking rabbit, dude. Oh, dude, it looks so sad.
Anyway, shortly after this, I saw this extremely cinematic sunset.
Damn. This is hella cinematic, dude.
And shortly, I found myself in combat. I was taking out a bunch of these bandits. After I'd finished taking them all out, I found this guitar for one of the homies back at the train.
Yeah.
I took out some mutants on the way, found more collectibles, and soon enough found this teddy which earned me another trophy.
Oh, there it is. A bit late, but yeah. Friend of the crew.
Soon after this, I entered this creepy ass haunted building. Inside are a bunch of these zombie mutants, and this giant fish who seems to be helping me.
Oh.
Thank you, giant catfish monster. I appreciate the assist. I get a story trophy here when I find this train.
Hey, there's the trophy, Railway Man.
There's also another trophy you can get here for killing the catfish, but I didn't know about it, so I'd have to get it on a subsequent playthrough. I was taking the train back to my homies when I got stopped by bandits, and this is when I learnt the guns are extremely unreliable.
The cross here is on his head. This thing sucks.
Anyway, after taking out all the bandits, I find this passenger car and get another story trophy. I deliver the train I found to the team and gave this child the teddy I found because I'm a great guy.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Artyom. Thank you so much.
It's all good, you know, I do it for the people, really. I do it for the love of the game.
After this, I did some work on my weapons and got another trophy.
Hey, another trophy, handy man.
Me and the fellas eventually commandeer this boat, and we use it to start the last section of the chapter. Here it's important that I don't kill anyone, so I get the good ending. After a bunch of sneaking shenanigans, I make it to the end of the level. I get a trophy for my morally good decision making.
Duke, yeah, silver trophy. Very missable trophy, we did it.
And a story trophy as well.
Oh, and lower the bridge. Okay. Nice.
The next chapter had us going towards this giant bunker to meet the Minister of Defense. Though it did turn out just to be a bunch of cannibals luring us into a trap to try and eat us. Luckily, our teammates come to rescue us and we have to fight through the hordes and hordes of cannibals. There really are a ton of these guys. I don't know how all these cannibals are surviving in this tiny bunker, but I have to fight through a lot of them. While here, I find a Futurama reference.
What is this, Futurama, dude? This is crazy.
And continue fighting through the hordes and hordes of hungry men. On my way out of the bunker, I got a trophy for killing 90 cannibals.
Hey, a trophy, righteous vengeance.
After mowing down even more of them, we got out of the bunker and I got a story trophy. The next chapter is in the desert and it has some real Jak 3 vibes to it. While playing through this level, I encountered this weird visual bug in the sky.
Whoa, what the? What is that? I don't think that's meant to be like that.
Regardless, soon enough, after taking out some mutant zombie creatures, I found this car. Honestly, this car is kind of a piece of shit, but I did get a trophy for driving it for the first time. In this level, there's a bunch of slaves working, and you gotta make sure not to hurt them again for the good ending. After fighting my way through a bunch of relatively pathetic bandits, I meet this lady named Guil. Guil? I don't know how to say her name. She led me to this bunker to help me find a map. I gotta be honest, this place is kind of scary. I am not a massive fan. The spiders creep me out.
This is scary, dude. Ah.
I eventually did find the map I got sent down here to retrieve, and I got a story trophy for it. Soon, me and my homies escaped the bunker, but then I got quite lost. The mission objective was telling me to go back to where I just was, and I feel like it shouldn't have been. I wasted a bunch of time trying to get to it instead of doing what I was actually meant to do. After 40 minutes of wasted time, I figured it out. While doing the side mission, I actually struggled a bit. The enemies here had weirdly good accuracy.
These guys are the greatest shots of all time. Holy man.
The worst part about dying is that it takes like a minute to load back in. It feels like such a long time. Insanely accurate enemies aside, soon enough I delivered the map to my team. A bit later on, I met up with my boy Demir. There was actually a trophy that I missed in this mission that I'd have to get on a subsequent playthrough. It's not the end of the world, as I had to do another playthrough anyway. After this was one of my favorite little sections in the game. This gunfight in the sandstorm was just cool to me. It wasn't too long after the gunfight when I picked up my last suit upgrade. This got me one of the 3 collectible trophies.
Yeah, dressed for success. Nice, finally.
I then started the final mission in the chapter where I have to talk to the Baron to see if I can work out a deal with him. The Baron's sort of the leader of the desert and the one who's enslaved all the people here. He's also kind of freaky. He keeps the hose around. I cannot be showing this on YouTube. Our negotiations with the Baron don't quite work out, and he sends a lot of enemies our way. There's an enemy here with a minigun who actually caused me a lot of trouble.
What are you? Oh my gosh, dude.
We do end up taking out the Baron, but Demir, he doesn't come with us. What the hell, Demir?
Did I mess up? Did I mess up? Oh,
I got the trophy for finishing the chapter, but not the one for Demir staying with the crew, which I believe is needed for the good ending. I loaded up one of my autosaves and tried again. The only thing I did different was pull this lever to release a bunch of slaves. I take out the Baron again, and thankfully Demir comes with me this time. I was pretty happy when the trophy popped.
yes, there we go, Demir. Okay, sweet.
I got my next trophy during this wedding on the train.
Yeah, Gorko. Gorko, yeah. Yeah, trophy, Gorko. Oh shit, she's dying.
The next level takes place in the jungle. To get the good ending here, you're not allowed to kill certain people. But I didn't know which people specifically, so I just tried not to kill anyone. Here I missed yet another miscellaneous trophy that I'd have to get later. This level also has this giant mutant bear, which is kind of intimidating, to be honest. Mutant bears aside, eventually I got my 50th melee takedown, which earned me a trophy.
Hey, Saboteur. I do not know what that's for. Maybe stealth takedowns? But I'll take it.
Soon I make my way to this real spooky graveyard. And here you have to fight the giant bear. This bear was a massive pain. I only had a crossbow and I did not have enough ammo. Just look how many crossbow bolts are in the bear's face. Eventually I did manage to do it. Luckily there's a Molotov you can find nearby which really helps out. And once the bear was gone, I got a trophy.
Yeah, Master of the Forest.
I somehow got through the level without hurting anyone, got past a bunch of spiders, and finally finished off the bear for good.
You bear. Yeah.
Finishing this chapter earned me 2 trophies.
Yeah, alright. Alyosha. And Swords of Damocles. Yeah, alright.
After some more yapping on the train, I started the last chapter, where Artyom and the commander are looking for some medicine. There's a lot of these mole rat looking enemies in this level, and I ended up getting a trophy for killing 300 mutants.
Hey, antibiotic.
Since I had been so thorough getting all the collectibles, I soon got a trophy for collecting all the postcards.
Hey, old world pictures. I guess that's for all the postcards, nice.
And after going through this absolutely disgusting tunnel, I get another trophy. Artyom gets really irradiated and starts losing his mind. He starts seeing things that aren't even there. Poor Artyom. Bad things happen to good people for real. Soon I encountered these giant blind gorilla mutant thingies, and not long after this I find the last collectible and get a trophy.
Yeah, librarian. Nice. That's such a pain, bro. I hate collectible trophies.
Yeah, it might be obvious, but I do not like collectible trophies very much. Especially in very linear story games like this one. I just feel like they don't add a lot to the experience. Yeah, I don't like them. Anyway, I sneak past a bunch of these dumb gorillas. I find the medicine I came here to find, and safely escape the building. The same can't be said about this guy. I get a trophy for not killing any of them myself. At this point, the game's basically done. The commander somehow saves us. Spoiler alert, but he f***ing dies.
Uh-oh.
And our friends come to rescue us. Since we did do so many good actions, we get a nice cutscene with the commander by this tree. Don't get it twisted, he is definitely dead, but I do get a couple of trophies for finishing the game.
Your destination, nice. And full strength, we got the good ending. Yippee!
However, there is still a lot more to do. I still have a bunch of miscellaneous trophies to do, I have to get the bad ending, and I have to beat the game on Ranger Hardcore difficulty. I actually wasted a bit of time here. I went for a miscellaneous trophy, whereas I should have just started my hard playthrough. I played through the first chapter on easy and detached a couple of train cars, which earned me the trophy. It really wasn't that hard, but it did take a bit of time. Thankfully, I did wise up and decided to start my Ranger Hardcore playthrough, and just figured I could get the miscellaneous trophies while playing through it. I was a bit worried about the Ranger Hardcore difficulty, just because I didn't know how difficult it was actually going to be. Thankfully, it's not hardcore in the sense where when you die, you have to restart the whole game. The only real differences are you die real quick, the HUD is basically turned off, and you can't save manually. Though the game does autosave quite frequently, so it's honestly not that bad. I only really struggled at 2 or 3 parts of the game, the first time being this part. I don't know why, but one of the hardest parts of the game is right at the beginning.
No, I was so close.
It took me a solid 30 minutes to get past it. Anyway, when I did finally get past the first chapter again, I muck around with this radio for a bit, which earns me another miscellaneous trophy.
Yeah. Join us on here, nice.
In the next chapter, I was making doubly sure to be extra evil so I would get that bad ending. I was also making sure to use the pneumatic weapon, as there's a trophy for getting kills with it, and it's actually a really good weapon. I ended up liking it a lot. It didn't take long at all before I got the trophy for getting 30 kills with it. Pretty much straight away afterwards, I got a trophy for killing 300 human enemies as well. Near the end of the level, I picked up these night vision goggles as I needed them for a trophy later on.
Nice.
And then I rung this bell, cut some string, and pulled this lever to kill the catfish and earn myself another miscellaneous trophy. Before moving on to the next chapter, I find the sleeping demon and throw 3 Molotovs at it to kill it with fire. This earns me another trophy.
Yeah, Firebird. Easy money.
No trophies were obtained in the next chapter and not a lot happened. Besides violence, a lot of cannibals died. Anyway, soon enough I did find myself back in the desert in the next chapter. Here I got a trophy for getting a kill with every ranged weapon in the game. I got it here because there's one assault rifle that can only be found in this chapter. I then tried to get another trophy, where you have to wear your gas mask, night vision, and look in a sniper scope while getting kills. This was weirdly hard to do because the enemies would kill you in one shot.
Holy, bro, what?
I did figure out you just have to really cut the angle on them and shoot through tiny holes in the cover. It didn't take long before the trophy popped.
Yeah, there it is, nice.
I also get another trophy here for getting 50 long-range kills. A bit later on, when I'm with Demir, I make myself a gas mask filter when I'm all out to get another easy trophy.
Yeah, last breath.
Speaking of easy trophies, I get another one soon after for riding these buckets all the way to the top. I then drive around in the desert for like 20 minutes running over enemies and get a trophy when I run over 50.
Finally, Carmageddon!
At the very end of the chapter was the hardest part of the game for me. It's the part where the Baron runs away and you have to fight off a bunch of enemies. I just couldn't do it.
Oh, wow, dude.
I died for a solid 40 minutes straight. Though, to be fair, probably about 75% of that was just waiting for the game to load again.
Oh, brother, this
Loading time.
stinks!
In the next chapter, I started getting trophies again. I got one for destroying the statue, one for killing 30 enemies with the crossbow, and one for taking part in the Admiral's Tea Party.
5 o'clock, alright.
Just to reiterate what I said before, since I was trying to get the bad ending, I did some bad things.
Oh, shit. Nah, he's fine, mate.
At the end of the chapter, I got another trophy for using 500 chemicals to clean my weapons. The last chapter, I gotta keep it real, is kind of an absolute slog to get through, but I'm almost fully done with the game, so I can't complain too much. After dying a bunch of times to these mole rat bastards, sailing my way through the creepy cave again, and sneaking past these big blind gorilla mutants, I finally got to the end of the game. Since I did get the bad ending, it's not just the commander that died, but also Artyom as well. Very sad stuff. On a positive note though, this did earn me 2 wonderful trophies.
Yeah, Eternal Voyage. Yeah. And Hardcore. Let's go, we got 1 trophy left.
That's right, there's only 1 trophy left until the glorious platinum trophy is mine. That being said, it is an annoying one. You have to make it through this entire level without attacking anyone or getting noticed. This was a bit easier than I thought it was gonna be, because if you're not playing on hardcore, the biggest saving grace is the quick save. That means if you do get caught, you can just load your save and everything's all better again. After I did manage to use my sneaking skills to get past everyone, at the end of the level, the trophies popped.
Yeah, Forest Child, I got it, thank goodness. And a platinum. Yeah, platinum trophy. Finally! Finally!
And just like that, the beautiful platinum trophy was mine. And after only 31 hours as well, which saying out loud does kind of feel like a long time, but the trophy guide said 45, so I am happy. Before I do end the video, I do want to talk about the game a tiny bit more. I have seen online, mostly in the trophy hunting community, people really shitting on this game, and as someone who actually likes this game, I just want to explain why I think that is. Metro Exodus is not made for trophy hunters. It is not made for you and I. I genuinely think I would have had a better experience with the game if I just didn't go after the trophies altogether. I think most trophy hunters want to get things done as fast as possible, and this game isn't about playing as fast as possible. It's about taking your time and really soaking in the game. But yeah, those are just my final thoughts. I know there are DLC trophies as well, but you know me, I'm not a DLC guy, so I'm done. Thanks for watching the video, I appreciate it. Happy trophy hunting, fellas, and have a good day. Bye-bye!